What's your opinion about what went down? I talked to my audience about it the day after it happened, the incident. Do you feel, though, that it was more of a broader, calculated, premeditated thing? Like they knew there's Alex Padilla, United States Senator representing the state of California. We're going to make something go down. What was your beat on it?
When they lie and say, "Oh, I barged into the room and didn't identify," oh, that's all BS, right?
Right.
You can't make this up. I was literally down the hall for a scheduled briefing with leadership of the Department of Defense, representatives of Northern Command, because of the militarization of the city, my hometown. When I hear about the press conference, right, it's in a federal building. I'm being escorted by National Guardsmen and FBI agents. So I went through security screening when I got there, and they're escorting me every step of the way. And I was sitting on the side quietly for quite a long time, just hoping for information, but all I was hearing was rhetoric, rhetoric, rhetoric. So then I speak up, try to ask my question, and within a couple of seconds, I mean, it did not take long. There was hands on me. I did never in a million years would I have guessed that was their response. They knew who I was.
Yeah.
I had escorts. They knew who I was. This was Los Angeles press corps and some national press corps who knew exactly where I was. It was not an unsafe environment. If her protective detail thought there was a danger or an actual threat, there's a whole lot of things that would have gone wrong in their protocols for that to even be a possibility. And if they thought that was a real threat, you'd think they would have escorted her out of the room until they determined the room was safe. That press conference kept going.
Also notable, no white representatives, no white senators, no white mayors are being charged with crimes, indictments, arrest, detainment, tackle to the floor and shoved on their face.
And the fact
White
that
supremacy plays a role here.
you're pointing it out, the fact that that's even a question on the table tells you a lot about the administration. They're not shy about it. They're blatant. They're transparent. Yeah. What they want is for people to be too fearful. What they want is for people to cower. What they want is for people to not speak up and stand up and push back. I'm not going away. I'm going to continue to do my job as a senator, to ask questions, try to get information, hold this administration accountable. And that's why I've been consistent in repeating to the general public. We need to continue to peacefully protest. No King's Day, overwhelming response around the country.
Yeah.
It can't be one and done. Right? We have to continue to speak up, while elected leaders have to continue to use our voices and do our jobs. And hopefully, sooner rather than later, our colleagues on the other side of the aisle will figure out this administration has gone too far, continues to go too far, and they have a job to do as a separate and co-equal branch of government to hold this administration accountable. Be more loyal to your constituents in the Constitution than to this wannabe king president.